Alejandro Garza Trejo from Cucea. I'm gonna give you some tips and some information that maybe will help you if you're gonna do your TOEFL ITP or the other type of TOEFL. And well, let's start. How can I pass TOEFL ITP? Maybe you are a student who will present a TOEFL ITP simulator, or just a simple person who's going to take the real TOEFL ITP. Either way, this presentation is for you to take notes about what you should do before, during, and after present your exam. Please read and listen carefully all the information and tips I will give to you. Before start, I will tell you what a TOEFL ITP is. TOEFL ITP is a test that evaluates your level of English with several questions and sections that will be assigned to you in the test. There are 4 levels of English that are represented on this test: A2, B1, B2, and C1, being A2 the lowest and C1 the highest. With these graphics, you will see how many points do you have to need to get every of the 4 levels. This graphic is for TOEFL ITP of 2014, but currently it's almost the same thing in the currently. TOEFL ITP has C1, B2, B1, and A2. You need 627 points to get C1, 543 points to B2, 460 to B1, and 337 for A2. Has 3 sections, all of them are really important. The first section is listening and comprehension. Second one is structure and reading expression, most like grammar. And the last one is reading comprehension. TOEFL ITP Generalities. On ITP, you just need to improve your skills in listening, reading, and grammar. This means that you can focus on the aspect that you are missing and improve it more efficiently. Tip number 1 that I will give you. To know which of these 3 aspects you need to improve, do this. Watch movies in English. If you can understand at least 80% of what the actors are saying, you're good. If not, you need to watch more movies and try to improve your listening skills. Read a book in English. If you can read an entire book in English and you can tell what the book is about, you're good. If not, you need to learn new words and expressions in the dictionary. And write some paragraphs. If you can write some paragraphs without grammatical errors, you're good. If not, you need to study more grammar and structures of words and expressions. How to take TOEFL ITP. If you're going to take this test, it's because you are familiarized with the language. Don't try to take the test if you actually don't know anything about the language. Before that, prepare yourself with some courses, YouTube videos, or apps in your phone. The second tip I will give you, is try to segment your English section per week. I mean, focus on grammar 1 week, the second week be focused in listening, and the third week in reading, so you can master every specific area with enough time. And please, don't try to learn all the things and all the areas of English 1 week or even 1 day before your test. Be consistent with yourself and take your time. Never is late. The most important learner strategies. There are too many strategies to master language, but there are 3 basic and super important strategies that you need to know to learn of the best way. First, try to answer these 3 questions. What is your way of learning and how do you feel better when you are learning something new? If you identify how you can learn and have fun at the same time, it will help you more than trying to learn something in a bad mood. What are your goals and objectives when learning the language you are looking at? If you have your own goals and objectives, you have a thing to fight for it. And the last one is, what motivates you to learn a new language? You need to have motivation to learn better. That's why you need to know what motivates you. TOEFL IBT. TOEFL IBT is a little bit different. This has 5 sections instead of 3. It's more expensive than ITP, and with this model you will be able to take notes, you can paraphrase and summarize. Note taking. This will help you to be focused on what you really need to master, and if you forget something, you can remember it with your notes. You can see videos of how to take notes efficiently. Summarizing. This can help you to read faster and remember all you read in reading sections. It is really important to understand how to do it. And paraphrasing. This is another way to be better at reading and listening sections, because you can retain all the information they gave to you in your mind and use it with your following questions in the test. Thank you for watching this tutorial video. I really appreciate that you have seen all my tutorial video till the end. Don't worry about TOEFL. Just remember that if you really want to pass that test, you will pass it. And my best wishes for you guys, and let's do the best in your English classes.